I am pleased to introduce Dr. Thomas Fisher of the Butler University Board of Trustees.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Butler University College of Education commencement ceremony. I extend special congratulations to each of the members of the class of 2021 and their families for reaching this point of milestone in your lives. Soon you will join the illustrious ranks of approximately 50,000 Butler alumni who live in every state in our union and more than 71 countries. Their careers and achievements attest to the quality of their Butler experience. Now please stand and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Butler Wind Ensemble, conducted by Professor Michael Colburn. At the conclusion of the national anthem, please be seated. Thank you.
At this time, please welcome Dr. Deborah Licklider, Professor and Director of the Experiential Program for Preparing School Principals Graduate Program, and this year's faculty speaker for the College of Education Class of 2021.
Thank you, everyone. It's kind of weird looking around, and I'm so grateful to see my colleagues right out here, so thank you. And it's wonderful to see our students. Congratulations, everyone. Obviously, I want to welcome our graduates, our faculty, staff, family, and friends. But before I begin, I would like to recognize one of our school counseling graduates who could not be with us today. Matt, we're thinking of you and we're wishing you the best. So today we're going to celebrate, which I think is the coolest thing in Hinkle Fieldhouse, our very own College of Ed ceremony. And today I want to focus on moments. And I was telling my son that I was going to talk about moments, and he said, "Mom, it doesn't matter what you say, they're not going to listen anyway, and they're going to want this over. So I'm going to try to get through this." But we are going to talk about some moments. So sometimes you don't know the significance of a moment until you learn where it stands against time. Take a look around historic Hinkle Fieldhouse. It opened in 1928. And what memories come to mind when you are looking around and thinking about Hinkle? Was it watching volleyball, men's or women's basketball, concerts, taking classes in the Human Movement and Health Science Education Program, or walking on the home court emulating Hoosiers? So I want you just to lean in and feel this place. And I'm not sure what memories surfaced, but now you can make space for today's moment, your celebration in Hinkle Fieldhouse. Here in this moment, with your friends and family, you achieve this huge milestone, earning a bachelor's or a master's degree from Butler University. You are a College of Education, Butler University graduate. This is a moment I want you to remember. So sometimes a moment's impact lives in the voices that frame important times in our lives. So I sent out a survey because I wanted to hear from our students. And I asked questions, and I had so many responses, we couldn't list all of them, but I selected 4 that we're going to talk about, and it frames your commitment to be future-focused leaders in education. So today's moment in education needs educators like April Adams. When asked, "Why did you go into education?" what did April respond? "Education provides the opportunity to work within my community and serve my neighbors." Today's moment in education needs educators like Norman Miller. When asked, "What are you most grateful for?" and he wrote, "I'm grateful for the tremendous opportunities that Butler has given me in the past 4 years. From traveling around the U.S. as a student basketball manager to coaching high schoolers at Shortridge, these have all contributed to my immense growth and confidence." Today's moment in education requires one to be able to see in these teachable moments. So when asked one positive thing to come out of this difficult time that we have been in during the pandemic, Nicolette Christensen, her voice captured that thinking. The world finally was able to see that it takes a very special person to be an educator. I love that quote, and I think that all of us, it resonates with us. So today's moment in education also requires hope. So when asked, what makes you most hopeful? The voice of Catherine Sullivan surfaced this hope in this charge. "I am hopeful that the educational community is only going to get stronger and even louder. We are currently experiencing a bright light that has been brought by the pandemic, in which education needs more support and advocates now more than ever before. I am hopeful that the pendulum is swinging strongly and we will provide equitable opportunities for all." I hope you run for public office, Catherine. So Catherine and so many other students who took the survey gave voice and provided clarity about the work that's ahead of us. What we thought was just this moment, well, it turned into a pandemic. In fact, 2 pandemics, COVID-19 and racial and civil unrest. In our schools, we saw food insecurities, inequitable educational technologies, gaps in learning, poor ventilations in schools, and a toll on our mental health and social well-being of not only our students, but also educators, parents, and community members. Lives have been lost and lives have been changed in ways that are unimaginable. But through these disruptions, many of you took on new roles and learned new ways of doing things. Our future generations are counting on us to take these disruptions and continue to reimagine schools, change systems, change dialogues, and focus on providing the highest quality education that every child deserves. Just like you and my COE colleagues, the educators of this great nation, we stood up, we took control, and we never gave up. So my ed leadership students are really important to me, obviously, EPPSP, and we've been researching future-focused schools, and we've been following the work of Dr. Bill Daggett, and he recently co-authored a report with the National Superintendents Association entitled Learning 2025, Student-Centered, Equity-Focused Education. This initiative calls for the redesign of public school system by 2025. This report emphasizes the notion that the world is changing radically. He shares that the world we are getting ready to enter is going to be fundamentally different. He states that 85% of the jobs today's students will be doing in 2030 have not even been invented. This connection between business and education is so important. It's now more important than ever. And many of you remember John Dewey's statement, if we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. That is why we need you so much. It is so important. Our educators are more important now than ever before. Our undergrads and graduates, the great news is they're ready. Our graduates are ready. They are prepared and they can lead this transformation. And a lot of it is because of these folks sitting right here in front of you. So I want you to seize that moment as we celebrate you, the incredible educators that are entering our profession to walk alongside of us. It is time to show the world what we can do with a Butler College of Ed degree. And if you think you can't create a moment that will spark change, I challenge you to start with a simple act tomorrow. Do something nice for someone. Do something positive for another human being, someone who needs us the most. Volunteer, donate, pay it forward. Some small act of kindness. I want you to create a moment for someone else. These moments matter. So you know what happens when we have these collective moments? The world begins to shift. The world begins to change. So tomorrow, I think if we all did this, we will see a shift, one moment at a time. I didn't know if I was going to do this at the end, but I'm going to try it because why not? I told them I'd go ad lib just a little bit. But our graduates are sitting right in front of all of us. So, you know, we're in historic Hinkle Fieldhouse, and you know there's a lot of basketball games, women and men's games. What do? They stand up and give ovations. So I want our faculty, families, I want all of us to stand up and give our students a standing ovation. They all deserve it. Go Dogs.
Please enjoy our talented Butler Chorale's performance of The Road Home with music by Stephen Paulus and text by Michael Dennis Brown. Thank you to Dr. Eric Stark and the Butler University Chorale. And now, the 21st President of Butler University, James Danko.
Thank you, and thank you, Dr. Licklider, for those fantastic remarks. I was on the edge of my seat. I thought your ad lib was you were going to go slam dunk in the awkwardly low baskets at the end here, but that was great remarks. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I want to thank all our guests that are here today to celebrate our graduates. Given what we've experienced over the past year or so, I think we've all gained an even deeper appreciation for the ability to gather together and celebrate life's milestones together. While we certainly prefer Hinkle Fieldhouse at full capacity, I'm grateful that we've been able to do this year to accommodate our guests. To our graduates, I congratulate you on the accomplishments that have brought you to this day. Certainly, graduating from college is not easy. It requires discipline, a strong work ethic, and an unwavering commitment under even the best of circumstances. But you were truly put to the test beyond anyone's expectations during your final years and then some here at Butler University. You have done more than stay the course through a global pandemic. You've also experienced major social and political upheavals. You have seen our country grapple with the racial injustices and inequities of its past and present like never before. And within this larger context, you have also confronted the personal, academic, and professional challenges that are fundamental to the college experience. You have demonstrated your strength of character through your actions, your friendships, and your service to the larger community. Your perseverance, combined with the outstanding education you've received, makes you exceptionally well prepared for the future. All of us, your family, your friends, your professors, Butler staff members, are proud of you, and we hope that you feel this pride in yourselves as well. As you embark upon an incredible new chapter in your lives, you've proven that no matter what the future brings, you will succeed. We are also grateful, as I know you are, for your parents, family members, and friends. Their support and encouragement have helped you to reach this milestone. Let's take a moment to give them a round of applause and thank them for their love, support, and encouragement. And a special shout out to the mothers who are with us this Mother's Day. I hope this celebration makes your day even more special. To our graduates, as you continue your journey as Butler alumni, I wish you success and remind you to lift up others who need help. Continue to serve your families, friends, and communities as you have here at Butler. And please come back and visit us often. At this time, it's my pleasure to recognize Dr. Catherine Morris, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Morris is concluding her nearly 25-year career at Butler University, the most recent 10 years as serving as Provost, as she has been selected as the next president of St. Lawrence University. I am so very grateful for all she has done for Butler over the years. Dr. Morris?
Thank you, President Danko, for your kind words. Good morning, everyone. In the Butler University graduating class of 2021, we have 257 graduate students and 978 undergraduate students. This morning, in the ceremony of graduates of the College of Education, we have 50 graduate students and 76 undergraduate students. Congratulations on your great work. I'd like to take a moment to give special commendation to our students who have earned various academic honors, which are distinguished by the special cords or stoles that are part of their academic regalia, as specified in the virtual program. Many congratulations to our graduates who have earned these academic distinctions. Graduates, your development as students is a direct consequence of the meaningful interactions that you have had with our faculty, both inside and outside of the classroom. Graduates, I ask that you take a moment to reflect on the transformative influence our faculty have had on your lives. And faculty, would you please rise so that we may honor your role in our students' educational success. In addition to being amazing teachers and advisors and mentors to our students, our faculty have been wonderful colleagues to me, and I am grateful to each of you for that. Graduates, the diplomas that you are about to receive signify academic accomplishments under the tutelage of this outstanding faculty, grounded in the liberal arts and complemented in training in your discipline or profession of choice. And graduates, the faculty, staff, and administration are proud of you. Commencement is one of our proudest days on campus. And as you begin a new phase in your life, please remember that we trust you will be excellent ambassadors for your alma mater, and we look forward to hearing from you about the many ways in which you use your Butler education in your lives. So we will now present the graduate and undergraduate degrees, and I'd like to invite members of the graduating class to please stand. Mr. President, the candidates standing with us today have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees. They have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees, and I now present them for conferral of their degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty, the provost, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degrees recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Those of you who are receiving your bachelor degrees may now turn your tassels, which represent your degrees, from the right side to the left side of your caps. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Scott Bridge. I am a lecturer in the Eugene S. Pulliam School of Journalism in the College of Communication, and I am also the internship director for the College of Communication. As your reader, I kindly ask that you hold your applause to help make certain all graduate names will be heard and to maintain the decorum of this important day. Once all graduates have been honored, you may applaud their collective accomplishment. I thank you for your respectful consideration. And now, I present the College of Education with Dr. Brooke Candle Cisco, with students earning Master of Science and Bachelor of Science degrees. Names are read in the order students are ushered to the stage. Alexandra Mayu, Ryan Ringenberg, Kara Canet. Hanako Gavia. Catherine Wooster. Stephanie Mabry. Bryce Cottingham. April Adams. Keely Bodette. Addison Moeller. Sarah Funk. Jesse Pruitt. Trenton Worden. Kayla Hyatt. Matthew Molitor. Emma Rulison. Allison Kempers. Olivia Zienti. Jacqueline Fowler. Ramey Johnston. Lindsay Harden. Aaron Mall. Nicole Levi. Amy Arnold. Whitney Luther. Megan Soderlund. Amy Sue Daniel Bacon. Hannah Johnson Van Meter. Kaylee Dickerson. Catherine Groover. Nala Williams. Kaylee Cuthbertson. Catherine Sullivan. Stephanie Madel. Ethan Kuhn. Haley Patterson. Olusola Akinbo. Norman Miller. Gabriel Diederich. Brian Dunn. Adam Baker. Maeve Murphy. Catherine Brimmer. Araceli Escobedo. Megan Lacey. Jasmine Smith. Caitlin Shadoan. Elise Offit. Natalie Tarosian. Angela Ketsonis. Megan Kalamba. Brian Modelski. Nicolette Christensen. Benjamin Gracie. Grace Ditto. Bradley Parisi. Ashley Ritzenthaler. Megan Costello. Macy Farrell. Jenna Repkin. Mackenzie Oliver. Jasmine Nicewonder. Kama Clevenger. Elizabeth Rode. Catherine Bromley. Faith Carroll. Jeffrey Gavin. Nancy Irigoyen Vasquez. Nicholas Adams. Emily Alicia. Robert Underwood. Jessica Porter. Jacqueline Jordan. Brittany Potts. Emily Sherwin. Allison Porter. Aaron Morrissey. Jenna Austin. Heather Postier. Raina Fordall. Haley Nyman. Benjamin Babione. Hannah Stroop. Selena Wilk. Paul Dorskind. Abigail Meredith. James Buck. Bailey Hogan. Alexis Faith. Kathleen Smith. Morgan Kohler. Jordan Datillo. Catherine Bergman. Amanda Murphy. Elizabeth Small. Julissa Cayasso. Sophia Ricksack. Catherine Brownlee. Caitlin Kahn. Jessica Warlin. Alexa Noderer. Caitlin Kahn. Sophia Barney. Jessica Hawk. Bridget Nelson. Cole Schulte.
The alma mater of a university is often the collegiate national anthem. Throughout the lifetime of a university, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and family join in singing the alma mater within university ceremonies as a symbol of loyalty and pride. As these graduates are now leaving Butler University, please enjoy the chorale's performance of the alma mater under the direction of Dr. Eric Stark, conductor and professor of music. Please stand for the singing of the alma mater.
Let us recognize the talented Butler University Chorale and their director, Dr. Stark, as well as the Butler University Wind Ensemble under the direction of Professor Michael Colburn for their beautiful musical contributions to today's ceremony. With sincere congratulations and best wishes to the graduating class, I declare the 2021 Butler University College of Education Commencement completed. Please remain seated until the platform party and the faculty have recessed. Graduates and guests will be released after the recessional.